Hey, Horde friends, Colbert here. First of all, I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and are looking forward to New Year's celebrations. I just wanted to quickly drop a video on our YouTube channel to briefly discuss what we've got coming up in the coming days and coming year regarding our YouTube channel. So, let's start with the main announcement. We are going to be reviving our YouTube channel. Past 4 years, it's been kinda inactive. Haven't even been uploading, and before that, we basically only use it as an information dump for VODs we recorded. So what's gonna change? We're gonna basically start using the YouTube platform a lot more. We're gonna focus on videos every month, and later in the video, we'll go over how you can help. So that's basically the main announcement out of the way. If you were just after that, you can stop watching now. Otherwise, we'll go over a few more things, how you can help, what we're thinking of in terms of ideas, and a little bit of the history as well. So, with the main announcement out of the way, I first want to dive a little bit into the history. The Horde YouTube channel is about as old as Horde itself is. It first got started by a Pandemic Legion member called Hendrik Tulladar, who at that point put in a lot of effort to get those first raiding videos up, fitting your ship, going over the UI in EVE Online. And it's basically how I myself learned the game. Followed were basically the months where Horde matured as a corp, learned stand on its own 2 feet, and as a result, we kind of took over the YouTube channel ourselves. And we kind of adopted a different philosophy to our YouTube, where we just saw it as a place to dump videos and link them to where they needed to go, either be it in game, Discord. And we didn't really treat YouTube as a form of entertainment or a form of where people could see their content. So as a result, we mostly put up the flight schools recordings on there, and over the past few years, it kind of went inactive due to me becoming a father and just being really busy in general. My son is going to school now, so that saves up a lot of time, and we basically wanted to give YouTube a proper shot and actually treat it as a entertainment platform, video platform, and basically use a lot more of the features that YouTube offers. So we're gonna be focusing on that and see where that leads us. Which means we go from a brief history to basically what we're thinking. I made this really quickly, we're probably missing some things, but if I look at basically what we could put on our YouTube channel that kind of makes sense and has a place, and where I feel people would be interested into watching it, I basically came to this small summary. So we're still going to be putting up flight schools. We probably need to reinvigorate that a little bit, update them, record them, and basically get a new batch on there. Those short form informational videos that Hendrik used to make, we basically need to update them. The EVE UI has completely been changed, so we can do that as well. Basically focusing on the foundational knowledge that EVE offers. Same with guides and instructionals. ISK making guides are always popular. We kind of need to overhaul those in general, not just in video form. So we can definitely do that. That's kind of, so the purple part, or pink maybe, I don't know. That's kind of more the learning EVE part of our channel. So going over to the yellow section, we basically got the more entertainment side of our YouTube channel. We already got one video coming up from one of our SIGs, which have basically made some recaps of their past shenanigans. I'm kind of hoping that the other SIGs will find that fun and see if they can contribute to that and create their own small little YouTube series, for example. They could be recap of content, recruitment video, basically stuff like that. Then there's two series that are basically just been playing in my mind in terms of what I would like to do personally next year. if time allows. That's a little bit unknown because there are both series that actually take up a lot of time. One is the Undercover Alpha series, basically me jumping into the game, pretending to be a completely new player, and seeing what trouble I can get into. Is it accessible? What problems do I encounter? Is it fun? What fleets can I join? Well, I can probably join every fleet, but like, do I feel useful? Am I just sitting there? Um, am I having fun? Basically, just of a rediscovery of what Horde is today and what we offer on a minimum barrier of entry and where we go from there. And obviously that could evolve into basically different series where we're exploring like, okay, what can you do in a month? What can you do in 3 months? Hey, how does it look when you first enter a super capital or a capital engagement? Stuff like that. Fairly high effort videos. So I'm not sure how far we'll get into that, but we're definitely gonna try and see where that goes. Another big thing that I absolutely cannot do alone, but that we've always kind of wanted to do is kind of record our history. We've been through so many places, so many wars. We've had so many cool and uncool things happen that it's kind of nice if we could um, encapsulate that in story form and put it on YouTube. We have some ideas on that, but essentially, the longer we wait, the harder it is to dig up a lot of the information. So if you're passionate about maybe writing, get in touch with me on that, because I think that's where we really need to start, and the video form will definitely come after that. And then yeah, like the big obvious thing, I kind of wanna one of the main goals in this video is I kind of want to see what people are into and what people would like to share, but also what you would like to see. So that is definitely something we want to explore and see, especially so we can balance the effort that it takes to do something and the enjoyment people get out of it, right? If no one wants to see me fool around in an alpha and die horribly because I'm still bad at the game, then that is probably not the content we should be putting time into. It's maybe much better to do than just focus on something completely different. Um, Moving up to the back part of the brain, all I will say is leaks. We'll explore that later. See this as a little teaser, and you'll know what it's about when it happens, I guess. Going on to the green part of the brain. Basically, more of the alliance specific, community specific updates. So we could do some battle recaps of big or fun battles. I'm also thinking of maybe we can get some alliance updates on there occasionally when something important happens or big happens. It might be an extra avenue to do because it makes it easier to deliver the content in the form that people like. Some people just want to read a quick Goblins announcement in announcements. Others might like to have it in video form. One thing I am also wanting your feedback on is we have a lot of tech-oriented people in Horde, and we have quite a big tech stack. Obviously, we're still upgrading that tech stack to a new version. We're still busy on that. I'm kind of curious if how many people would be interested in me just doing a monthly or weekly vlog or update on what we're doing in Square 3, for example, what our architecture is like, why it's taking so long, stuff like that, essentially. Would also be a bit more motivation for me to keep chugging along at it and not just work in my little cave. But I'm not gonna make it if no one's interested in it. But I think it would be, if I had to guess, I think there are some techies in our community that would kinda get a kick out of that. So basically, that's the question here. Is that something you would watch? Let me know. And yeah, then to come back to it again, I'm really curious on your ideas. What other content would you enjoy, but also what content can you contribute yourself, right? So, just to summarize, we are looking for your IDs and your feedback on the previous IDs. You can do this through YouTube comments, you can do this through Discord PMs, whatever works for you. I'll be reading both. Do give me specific feedback on the topics you would like to see and would like to actually watch, not what you think is cool on the channel. I'm actually after content you would personally watch. If you have content you want to share on our main channel, it's going to be actually really simple. We're not going to have many loopholes or bureaucratic bullshit. Just send your video message to me on Discord. We'll go over it if we need to, for example, because there's music in there that's copyrighted, or maybe we need to make some small adjustments. We'll iterate a few times, and then we just push on delivering the content. So yeah, I'm trying to keep it really simple and not have a lot of hurdles. If you cannot do all of that, it's what you can definitely help with is basically just interact with the videos on YouTube as a platform. So that's your basically normal stuff like that every content creator is gonna ask for. You know what to do, I guess. If you need to get in touch with me, preferably on Discord, because that's the easiest way to reach me. And have a good one. See you in the next video.